Annual, past, present, and future. This morning, we welcome the organizer of the event, Willie Price, who is also an author. Willie, thanks for being with us.
Good to be here.
And two very talented young ladies. Immediately to my left is Imani Williamson. She is an artist. And then the Sydney Adams is a musician. And you said she's
classical piano.
Classical
yes.
piano. Wow. Tell me about how this got started. This was the second year for this.
Yes.
What was the germ of the idea for this?
Well, it was an idea I came up with from a book that I wrote called This Week in Black History, and I wanted to do something with young people to show them that Black history was more than just the month of February.
Okay.
And so I got together with a few people, shared my idea, and they came on board with me, and we just started to promote the program. And what we did was we wanted to do something from the past, which was Douglas Ruffin, who's a local photographer. He put on his art display.
Okay.
And then we had, from the present, we had a young lady by the name of Latrice Goodness, and she performed her poetry. And then we had a gospel rapper who did current, and then our future was our young people.
Oh, yeah, and what futures? I mean,
very talented young ladies.
We'll start with Imani. You are, did you say a freshman or a sophomore?
Freshman.
A freshman at Damon College, and you're majoring in animation.
Yes.
I remember doing a segment at the Tri-Main building, at the studios they have up there, and I was just absolutely blown away by what I saw and the talent of some of those people that were creating animation on computer screen.
Yeah.
And that's the way you do it now?
Yes. I'm going for 2D animation, so it's more traditional, like drawing, like we're doing it on computer, but we're just drawing frame by frame instead of doing it with 3D, which is more, it's a little more simpler, but I like to draw a lot. So.
But you started out just physically drawing and painting. Do you paint in oil by any chance?
I have done oil paintings before, but it's not something I'm amazing at. So really,
you never know.
Yeah, like that's something I want to work on.
She'll become world famous someday, and those paintings that were nothing to her will be priceless. That's wonderful. That's what.
Thank you.
What are you currently working on right now? What kind of animation?
Well, we're doing animation basics right now, so we're just practicing learning. We started learning 2D and 3D, so we get a little bit to know about both of them. Yeah. But we just have small assignments that we work on just to figure out how to work everything in the program.
And you actually can achieve making something look three-dimensional on a flat screen, can't you? Yeah, that's what I find fascinating. Yes, these girls are very talented. And Sydney, let's hear about you. You're in high school. Where do you go to school?
Tapestry Charter School.
Tapestry Charter. How long have you played or taken piano? You said you're still taking lessons, but how long have you been playing?
It's been 7.5 years.
What's your favorite genre of music?
I love playing classical music, but I like all kinds of music.
Classical? Do you have any particular favorites in that field?
I like Beethoven.
Beethoven.
She's very talented.
Yeah, I can't go with composers. I just have two very favorites, Claire de Lune and Für Elise. Have you ever played either one of those?
I like playing Für Elise.
Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful song. It really is. Have you performed anywhere that people might have seen you? Have you done any recitals in school? Or?
Yeah, I do play at school. A couple times I have.
Yeah.
But I mainly, like, a couple years ago I participated in the Young Miss Buffalo pageant.
Yeah.
And I played Mozart there.
Okay. Wow, that is incredible. Yes. I mean, it's just somebody in high school to be able to talk about the classical composers and music and stuff.
And that's what got my attention about her was when we first was putting this together last year, her mother told her about it and she offered to participate. And then this year, I just saw a posting of a picture that Imani did, and I asked her mother, would she participate, and she openly volunteered. So we were able to put them on display and show their talents to the Buffalo and Western New York community.
That is fascinating. And these are only two of the people that are involved, or were involved in this project. Now, what went on at the Foundry and at the Oak Room? I love that Oak Room.
Oh, now the Foundry is actually run by Kevin Hayes, and he's the director there. He brought us in, and what we did there, that's our opening. And what we do is we have the performers there. We have Douglas Ruffin, we have Latrice Goodman, Goodness, which is her stage name, Goodness. And then we had Rashad Howard, who's a gospel rapper. And then we had her display up, we had Imani's display, and then at the end, Sydney performed her classical music, and she did wonderfully. I mean, they all did very well.
Willie, we want to thank all of you for being with us this morning. I'm looking forward to having you back so we can talk about the 3rd annual.
Great.
And maybe we'll catch it before it actually happens.
Sounds good.
All right. Folks, we have something special. You probably remember the